Right, first up. Never mind, video's ended. Bye bye, subscribe! First up is Hits. Sorry, I saw all those listening minutes. Minutes listened. There we go. Just as a heads up, I know what mine is, and it was about 77,000. So they have more than doubled. I was so hoping I'd get to 100,000 this year, because it's like, I know how much I've been listening to music, especially because obviously I have Spotify on when I'm streaming, although I haven't streamed all that much. But then I have because of the subathon from the summer. 6. How'd you get I mean, actually, 6 digits. I have gotten to 6 digits before. I think it was 2023, I think, or 2022. It was one of those. I did actually get over 100,000 hours. I'm just obsessed with music, okay? Okay, future Mel, if you do this again next year, please get to 100,000 at least.
No.
Top genre is pop rap. Okay. I can agree with the SZA, because I also listen to SZA. Was not on my top 5, but I have started to listen to her more. So overall, valid. And well done on all the freaking minutes listened. I envy you. And then an extra bit. I haven't actually. I think it's through the files. I haven't looked through all of them, but this is one. Talk about Lando Norris pretty much a million times. Damn. Anyways, moving on. Which we are moving on to Bucket's actual one with the playlists, I think. Your top song was Coconut Mall. 2,175 times. See, usually when I listen to stuff like this is like, you know, YouTube music in the background of my videos. When I had my Twitch playlist, I'm pretty sure that was a good, like a big song on there. Honestly, overall, it's a good song. Next up, we have Millions. Okay, 0.6%. Okay, spent 2020. To be fair, a few of her songs I have listened to quite a few times. Top albums. Okay, quirky little mix in there, I see. But I can see a link. Oddly enough, at least these 3 I have listened to this year. Don't think I've listened to any Madonna or Chet Baker. Listened to a total of 1,100 minutes. Top songs. Oh my god, we have another one. Wait, there's 2 versions of it. Oh, this just shows what kind of community I have collected twice. And the top song, listened 366 times. Goddamn. Your listening age. How do we feel about listening age being a thing? I don't mind it, but I'm also like, I don't know. I mean, it's different, and it was something new that was added. I think that was pretty cool. Yeah, since you were into music from the late 50s, there's history in your headphones. Goddamn. Top genres, musicals, traditional pop, vocal jazz, video game music, and rock. That is a mix. Yeah, overall, a good, decent mix, I would say. Next up, we have Luna's. Total minutes listened is 4,907. 3 days straight of listening to music. I would so do that. Okay, I think you guys can see my little bongo count. Don't mind that. I need it. I need it. Taste like yours can't be defined, but let's try anyway. Listen to 179 genres. Go top genres: metal, musicals, Americana, pop, and pop rap. Again, another interesting little mixture of genres. What's Americana? I thought that was a drink. Your listening age is 30. Okay. You're into music from the early 2010s. Hits with a hint of nostalgia. Top songs. Heard of that one? Don't think I've heard of the rest. I kind of get a feeling a lot of metal is in here. But like I said, the only one that I know, I think, is this one. Yes. Listen to 500 songs. Yes. I don't think I got any musicals in mind this year. I have listened to musicals this year. I know that for a fact. Who is your top artist who spent 238 minutes and in the top 4%? Hell yeah. I'm really enjoying these mixes that we have, I must say. Grit Collective. Your club believes in rebellion through music. There is no... Okay. Overall, very valid. Next up, we have, I believe, Mel's. Your top genres: soundtrack, indie rock, alternative rock, hip hop, and pop. All relative, yet still wide. Your listening age was 35. You were into music from the late 2000s. You've got decades of good taste. I agree. 2000s music? Top songs. I see Kirby. You know we like Kirby here, so that is so valid. I played the hell out of Kirby, and I still wish I could. Right, top albums. Prison Break, Season 3 and 4. Uncharted. Played a little bit of that game. I think specifically that one, or unless it was an early one, I actually can't remember. Didn't quite get into it, I don't know. Unless I just got really confused at the start. Ooh, some Arctic Monkeys, hell yeah. Don't Tell the Dog, I know that one's on mine. And the last of all. Your top artist, Arctic Monkeys, awesome. James Marriott, yes. Destroy Boys, never heard of them. In fact, last 3, not heard of them. Oh, another Grit Collector. You're in great company. 9% of global listeners are in your club. Hell yeah. Soundtrack, indie rock, yes. Alternative rock, hip hop and pop. Hell yeah. A W. Listening age, another 30. Hell yeah. Okay. I think 30s seems to be like the go-to age for music, which honestly, very valid. Oh yeah, I put 2 of mine in. I can get more if we want to see more. Yeah. My listening age is 58, and it purposely called me. Okay. You know, not that one that said 85, just says it's got, what did it say? There's history in your headphones. Yeah, sounds nice. You get 58, and I get called an old soul. 85's older than 58. It's literally the numbers switch around. I don't get it. But yeah, early 80s, this is what I mean. Like 70s, 80s. But yeah, this was mine. I'm actually surprised a little bit that James Marriott is my number 1. I thought like maybe Coldplay would have been my number 1 because I've been listening to the shit out of them. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Coldplay, so I was surprised they went further up. Cigarettes After Sex, I listened to a lot, but I did die down with them. But I have still listened to them. It kind of like these two are like, I would say tied in my opinion, but I didn't think they'd be first. But yes, I only got 70, I mean, it's still a lot, 77,000, but compared to the first one, literally more than double. It makes me sad. My top genre is indie pop. I think it has been for like 4 years in a row. I listened to 272 genres. I've been trying so hard to listen to like so much music because I keep wanting to add to my main playlist and just like finding new songs. I have found a lot of new people to listen to this year. I was actually very impressed. My top genres were indie pop, soft pop, lo-fi beats. I think that's mainly because of like possibly streaming reasons. Rock and indie folk. My top albums, are we there yet? Again, surprised. Don't Tell the Dog, Cigarettes After Sex, hell yeah. I have 2 of their albums. I actually have this album, and this album, and I would like to get these albums, but I don't have the money to get those albums. Again, I like some of the, like these last 2, I'm just shocked. I'm very surprised by my Spotify rap this year. Yeah, see, more proof. I listened to 1,300 artists this year. And in terms of badges, I got the Cosmic Stereo Club. Your club traverses terrestrial barriers with music. Clubhouse seating is entirely beanbags. So we chill. And see, look, 3%. I'm elite. So yeah, that was mine. Okay, we have Voids, which is 24,000. Hell yeah. Top genre, metal. Seeing the top artists, I can see how it's metal. We got Ghost, Sleep Token, James Marriott, In the Horizon, Youngblood. I actually know all of them. Oh my god. I don't listen to any of them except from James Marriott. And I've listened to a little bit of Ghost and Youngblood. But yeah, overall, valid. I think they even said, not surprised at this point, I've had the same artists for 3 years in a row. That just shows just how committed Void is to these artists. Maybe it's because I'm so un-British, but why is James Marriott popular? I think, well, a lot of people, his music is peak. He is peak. He did streaming over on Twitch, and he was quite up there. And then he moved into music, and he also does YouTube, and he's just amazing. I can flex on everyone. I've met the man. Next we have Hydras. 28,000 minutes listened. Top genre, progressive something. I wonder what that is. I've never heard of a genre that's progressive. Sleep Token, heard of that. I think Sleep Token is the only one that I've heard of from these artists. Progressive valid. This to me, because I don't really listen to metal and like any of that or that much, very unique to me. Oh, this is different. Hello? Oh, it's Amazon. Okay, Amazon Music. I was gonna say it's like hello. Daft Punk, top 0.1%. Frick, yeah. I know Daft Punk and I know Green Day. Top 0.5%. Hell yeah. And 61,000 minutes listened. Overall, very valid. You don't seem to get as much information with Amazon Music, but hey, it's still something. And it is not Spotify Wrapped, but we'll let it slide. It's still a wrap at the end of the day. I know this isn't Spotify Wrapped, but like I said, I'm gonna let it slide. It's still nice. You don't seem to get as much information, but oh well. Next up, we have Goobers. Minutes listened, 40,482. Pretty much a whole month of listening to music in a row. Top genres. I know some people in my chat will like this. Soundtrack, anime, K-pop, rap, and rock.
Shut your fucking mouth!
This age is 27. Top songs, a lot of Deltarune. Okay. This one seems to be getting a lot of hype. Love it. My top artists. Makes sense, because 3 of them were by him. Very valid. I think my chat are very impressed with that. Next we have Serena. Top artists. Billie Eilish, Lana Del Rey, Rihanna, Gracie, and Olivia Rodrigo. Hell yeah. Okay. Very much nowadays. Makes sense why the top genre is soft pop. Hell yeah. And with 54,000 minutes listened over a month. If I'm not wrong, I believe a lot of those songs on the top songs are Billie Eilish. We have a very big Billie Eilish fan over here. Top 0, damn. Okay. W Serena, hello? Damn. My thoughts exactly, damn. That's 37 days, just over a month. Hell yeah. 5 weeks worth, pretty much? Yep. Pretty much, as I expected, pretty much all Billie Eilish. Next we have Silver, excuse me. They spent over half the year, if my maths is correct, listening to music. I am jealous. Fall asleep, listen to music, wake up, listen to music. Music is life. But god damn! It's the only thing we have. Just nice at the end. I have sometimes listened to music when I fall asleep, but that's usually more when I don't have internet. If not, I usually fall asleep to like some kind of YouTube video or something on like Netflix or Disney. But I'm starting to think to get that the minutes up, because I swear to God, I listen to music all the time. I've emphasized to people how much music is like oxygen. It's comforting. But the fact that 7, 14, 21, 28, it's like 4, it's just over 4, it's like 4 times the amount of music that I've listened to this year. First New Year's resolution. I know this is for a future video. I stuttered then, holy moly. I know this is for a new video in the future, but just right now, one of my New Year's resolutions is to get to 100,000 minutes. My rap next year, okay? If we get to do this video again, yeah. That's gonna be in the video, isn't it? Okay, we have this ones. And I know there's some more, so, because I saw at the bottom, so we're gonna go through this, and then we're gonna quickly go all the way down and get to the rest. 20,000 minutes listened, hell yeah. Top genre is K-pop. Looking at the top artists, I can see. Right, if I'm not wrong, is that K-pop Demon Hunters? Grapes, hell yeah. I like Glip. I like Glip. I like Glip. Guys, do you like Glip? I like Glip. Another 27-year-old, hell yeah. Twins. If they do listening age for next year's, then I am very curious if I will be older or younger. I would hope younger. Maybe even like just the 40s, you know. I'd take the 40s, even 30, that'd be cool. So I could hang out with everyone else. Top artists, 2,384 minutes listened, top 2%. Hell yeah, and I know they have a lot of fans. So being in the top 2%, well done. Well done. That is dedication, my friend. Top albums, oh, it's like I knew. K-pop Demon Hunters, Stray Kids, yes, Hamilton, another James Barrett album. 2 Stray Kids on there, okay. Nice little mixture we have there. Top genres, K-pop, pop rap, indie rock, musicals, and country. The first of country. You guys are so diverse in music, I love it! This is why I love just doing, you know, stuff like this. Okay, I believe we have 2 more. We actually got a lot more Spotify Wraps this year than I thought, which I can't complain at all. Next we have Metalheads. Alright, I know that is, I'm pretty sure that's thrash metal. It is very much giving the vibes just from the picture alone. Oh, you were so close to 100,000. Oh, I basically, if you round it, okay, basically 100,000. As someone who doesn't really listen to metal, what I have here and there, ones I recognize is Cannibal Corpse and Metallica, I think. Definitely Metallica. Yeah, overall, again, to me, another very, what did I call it from last time? Unique, I think, right? 53. Join the club. Join the Old Souls club. I believe top artist or top album? Top album, okay. 5,522 minutes. 247, is that artists or genres? Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying. Holy! 26,844 minutes you've listened to them. You're in their top 0.001%. You are a dedicated fan, my friend. Holy! In terms of being a fan, I think you win this. There you go. 13 hours. God damn, you definitely get that award. Top albums, I suppose, I believe. Yep, not surprised, not surprised. Okay. They're all giving the same vibes, I must say. And top genres? Thrash metal, hard rock, technisk, death metal, rager, rager, and folk metal. I'm trying, chat. I'm trying, I promise. Okay, and then the last one is from South. 100, like on the dot, 111,000 minutes. That, yes, love that. Top genre, indie rock, Goated. Top artists, The Beatles. Okay, no Gallagher. Oasis, Catfish and the something. Don't know what that last one is. And Tom Rogan. Overall, hell yeah. I get a feeling, because like the Beatles and stuff are in there, they may be on the older side, like 60s and 70s maybe. But yeah, on the dot, 111,000 minutes. Frick yeah. That was Chat Spotify Wraps of 2025. Cannot wait to see what 2026 brings. Everyone has kind of got ideas on who they want, who they don't want on their Spotify Wrap for 2026. But of course, we will not see until this time next year. But as always, looking forward to it. Like I said, Spotify Wraps, you never know with them because obviously you listen to all sorts throughout the year and you don't really think about it until towards the end of the year when suddenly, oh, Spotify Wraps coming. But yeah, overall, I'd say a very positive outcome for that. Thank you all who did share their Spotify Wraps. If you didn't get to, that's okay. If you still want to share yours outside of the stream, you can do. The channel will be there for you to access. Or if you want to have a look through everyone's Spotify Wraps, just out of curiosity, go for it. Like I said, we got more Spotify Wraps in than I anticipated, which I must say, thank you, chat. Okay, W community. It was a very nice, wide range. Loved it. But yeah, to end the YouTube part, chat, would you like to say, you know, like and subscribe and goodbye with me? Hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe if you liked this content and want to see more, because I promise more is coming. And yeah, bye bye!